The main aim of today's flight is to warm up the engine because I want to drop the oil. We've done most of the bits and pieces for the permit, so I just want to make sure I've got the oil change done. It's not absolutely necessary to do it for the permit, but I had always said that that was something that we were going to do.
Also coming up in this episode, we get a visit from David in G Motti and some help with runway maintenance. But first, immediately after we landed in the last video, we dropped the oil, putting it through the sieve to check for any particles, and then replacing the spin-on filter. Cloth to clean everything. Fill up the new one. There we are. One in place, which I will tighten and lock in a little while. Now, bearing in mind the lessons that we learnt last time, we've actually got to turn it clockwise, which means we've got to lock it clockwise so it doesn't come back that way. Just leave that one draining away. Well, it's a Tuesday afternoon. I've done the stable chores and shopping and the other different bits and pieces. I've come over to Nylund. It's a very, very peaceful, quiet Nylund at the moment. No wind because David is flying in. David, you may or may not have seen the videos that I made when I flew with him to Ostend in his Robin. But he's coming in to see us and we look forward to seeing him. Welcome back to Nylund.
Yes, thank you very much. That was a slightly bumpy one, I have to say.
So what was your trip like?
Oh, very good, thanks. I've been along the coast.
Yeah.
Been along to see Oldborough and down there, and past Bentwaters, the disused.
Alright, so
Base, which is a great one.
yeah. So you had a little jolly all the way around then?
Yeah.
A proper bimble.
Yes.
We had a cup of tea and an Eccles cake. And David was telling us about the fact that one of his cameras had packed up on the way up, probably to do with the heat.
So all these cameras on the way home, I can just leave them all off and enjoy the flight.
Well, there was a trip I did, I don't know, a couple of trips ago, where actually halfway through I suddenly thought, I'm going to shut everything down and just enjoy the trip.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel the need to speak and talk to whoever's watching. And sometimes, well, sometimes it's a load of gobbledygoo and other times it's, well, hopefully quite interesting. But there are times where you think, no, just look out the window.
Yeah.
But anyway, really nice to see you again.
You too.
You take care, have a good trip back.
Yeah, thanks.
Tango India, hold Alpha 1, ready for departure. There we go, look, that's the landing traffic just coming in there.
Okay.
And he's showing up as a potential threat because he's yellow. So the departure procedure for this begin now is runway heading to the end of the runway, then turn right slightly onto 220, 1 mile and right back into the overhead climb, 2,400 feet.
Okay.
Golf Tango India, helicopter head will be departing to the left of the VFR. Right turn out runway 21, clear for takeoff, the wind 2004 knots.
Clear takeoff with a right turn out, Tango India.
Golf Victor Mike, confirm when you're ready on reaching.
Affirm, Victor Mike.
Golf Delta Victor, the one ahead is turning right IFR for you, left turn out at 2 miles, runway 21, clear for takeoff, the wind 2404 knots.
Left out 2 miles, clear for takeoff, 21, visual 1 ahead, Golf Delta Victor.
At 1 mile, we turn right back to the overhead. Right one turn. 90 knots in the climb.
Golf Tango India, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Tango India.
Right now, thank you. Ready to get back to call.
Golf Tango India, contact Thames radar 128025.
128025, Thames radar, Tango India.
Pretty slow.
Thames radar, Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, climbing to 3,000 feet.
Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, hey, Thames radar, scorecard. Golf Tango India, identified radar control surface, fly heading 095, climb now to altitude 4,000 feet.
Heading 095, climb 4,000 feet, Golf Tango India. So we're climbing to 4,000 feet on a heading.
Golf Tango India, report you're heading to London, 135.325.
135.325, Tango India. London, Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, heading 095 and climbing 4,000 feet.
Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, thank you, climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
Climb altitude 6,000 feet, Tango India.
Golf Tango India, climb flight level 80 for your cruise.
Flight level 80, Tango India. 1013 set. Flight level 80. So 300 feet to go.
North Trans 2868, left
Quite
heading
warm up
045.
here, so it's a slow climb.
045, North Trans
Yep.
2868. Beeline 2094, climb now for level 150.
Level 150, beeline 2094.
Charlie, bye. Beeline 2094, climb for level 180.
180, beeline 2094.
So platform altitude is 2,000 feet.
Yep.
Vietnam 54, London 134.9.
London Speedbird 60 November Lima, descending level 180, heading 310 degrees, 250 knots.
06 to November Lima, Roger, continue on the heading, descend flight level 150, level beam Tiger.
That's the approach we're
150 by
expecting.
Tiger Speedbird 60 November.
So this is where you break open the hip flask and
Yeah, just sit back and
have your rich tea biscuit.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Altitude 6,000,
Yeah, they're talking thunderstorms at Ostend later after sort of 2 o'clock-ish.
975.
Right.
Once you're in the cruise IFR, it's really quite easy.
Yes.
There isn't an awful lot to do.
You are fairly busy up to that point though, aren't you?
Yes, and you're busy at the end.
Golf Tango India, contact Brussels 131.1.
Brussels 131.1, Tango India. Brussels, Golf Mike Oscar, Tango India, flight level 80.
Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, Brussels, hello, contact expected at 26 in Ostend.
Expect 26 Ostend, Tango India. Yep, so it's sort of...
Actually, Golf Oscar Tango, you can contact Ostend approach 120.6, bye-bye.
120.6, Ostend approach, bye-bye. Ostend approach, Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, flight level 80.
Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, Ostend approach, radar contact.
This is where it gets busy.
Yep.
Golf Tango India, expect vectors for ILS approach, runway 26, information Victor.
Information Victor, expect ILS 26 vectors, Tango India.
Minimum 5.
Golf Tango India, report heading.
Cover okay.
Being currently 115, Tango India.
12.
Golf Tango India, turn left, heading 100.
Left 100, Tango India.
0 knots. Confirm information, Victor, on first contact. QNH 1009er. Temporarily from 1200, wind 330 degrees 10 knots.
Golf Tango India, descend to flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, Tango India.
Feet.
Descending 1000 feet, through Alpha.
Golf Tango India, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, Tango India.
So when you set on the altitude on the autopilot, when that was down 5, is that the rate of descent?
Rate of descent, yeah. Right. This one doesn't do that.
Golf Tango India, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1008.
1008 and 3000 feet, Tango India. It's picking up a signal from the ILS now.
Okay, yeah.
Approach
runway 151 knots over the ground at the moment, which is...
We have whiskey and expect that
nicely,
26 vectors,
Yeah.
365.
So he's going to bring us along onto this track here. This is the ILS track. So 3,500 feet, 500 feet to go. And there we go, 3,000 feet. Now we press Alt and it holds it there.
Yeah.
It's no wonder she wasn't climbing too well. It's so warm.
Yeah.
32 degrees, he said, crikey.
I wasn't yawning then, I was just clearing my ears.
Yeah, that's the airfield right by the coast. So someone's just been cleared for the ILS, so that means he'll keep us going a little way down, then he'll turn us in.
Yeah.
Golf Tango India, turn right heading 120.
Turn right heading 120, Tango India. So he's bringing us round to the base-ish.
Brilliant.
Golf Tango India, turn right heading 170.
Turn right heading 170, Tango India. Wow, right over the docks here.
Yeah.
Golf Tango India, turn right heading 200 and descend to 2000 feet.
Right to 200, descend 2,000 feet, Tango India. 2,000 feet is the platform altitude for the procedure.
Golf Tango India, turn right heading 220.
Turn right heading 220, Tango India.
India, turn right heading 230, cleared ILS approach, runway 26, report established.
Cleared ILS, approach 26, report established, Tango India. Okay, so the autopilot is now taking us onto the ILS. Here comes the glide slope. Golf Tango India established.
Golf Tango India, contact Ostend Tower 118.175.
Tower 118.175, Tango India. Ostend Tower, Golf Mike Oscar Tango India with you established.
Golf Mike Oscar Tango India, Ostend Tower, continue the approach. There will be a light traffic departing with the left turnout.
Continuing, Tango India. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot and I'm going to fly it by hand.
Oscar Bravo uniform wind 22 degrees on 2 knots, gusting 20, runway 26, cleared for takeoff, left turn gas per 1000 feet.
So we're on the localizer on the glide slope. See again there, those two crossed.
Clear for takeoff, left circuit 1000 feet, Oscar Foxtrot Romeo.
So again on the localizer on the glide slope. Still on the localizer on the glide slope, 900 feet.
Golf Tango India, wind 170 degrees on 0 knots, gusting 21, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear land, Tango India.
Change the frequency to 120.6, Ostend approach. Oscar Bravo
Look
uniform.
up, see the runway. Lower down. That's
Very nicely done, sir.
go.